So, about love life.
Love life?
Do you want to ask?
You went to Argentina and you met your first love?
No, my first love I met in Puerto Rico. After that, we had a relationship for 4 years.
4 years.
We split it in New Zealand. And after I've spent maybe 2 years single, not wanting to know anything about love. Then many of my close friends, they told me, GImaeI, don't be scared to love again. Don't be scared to fall in love. If it happens, flow. Go with the flow. Dare to love again. You will regret. If you don't dare to love now, maybe you will regret in the future more than regretting having a relationship. So I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. But I love my freedom. I am very sexual as well, so I love enjoying my sexuality freely. But then I met up this wonderful human being here in Vietnam, from Russia. We met a first time and the connection was amazing. It was like a re-encounter. This is not just a hook, like, oh, okay, then bye-bye. This feels good. I want to keep this for a little while. We continued seeing each other and we're still together. It's almost a year already.
Wow.
9 months.
Do you want to meet him now?
Yes, is he here?
He is.
Oh,
Just around the
yes,
corner.
let's meet him.
So please welcome.
Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Wow.
I'm Arthur. I'm from Russia.
Russia.
I'm 37.
37.
Where in Russia are you from?
It's not famous. It's Chelyabinsk.
Okay, is it a small place?
More than 1 million people.
How did you guys met together?
So it was in MCV, dating application.
Tinder, Grinder, Tinder, Grinder.
Tinder for me is too boring. Grindr is more fun.
You guys did have some fun?
Oh. Fun and a beautiful, wonderful connection.
Even without language. I didn't speak before.
Oh, really?
He didn't speak any English.
Lovely. So you guys are learning together, right?
Yeah.
Can you speak any Russian right now?
No, I just know a few bad words in Russian. But
Just bad words.
And coming back to you, Arthur, what made you come to Vietnam?
Long.
Long story.
Yeah, long story. I think I got tired from living in Russia. It's not easy for gay people.
I can imagine.
Actually, yeah. MCV, it's Russian village. It's the biggest Russian community in Vietnam after Nha Trang, I think. And a lot of my friends still live in MCV. I took my cats and...
You took your cats to Vietnam?
Cats? Cats?
What a man!
they live with us. Two beautiful Sphinx.
Sphinx cat.
Yeah, and
That's
they're
the hairless
gorgeous.
cat.
Yeah.
I've always wanted one. Are they here in Saigon?
Yeah, of course.
Can I come
It's
visit
our
you and
children
play with
now.
your cat, please? Oh my God! If they have a baby, can I have one? Please.
They had surgery. They can't have babies.
Sorry.
I totally want a Sphinx cat.
They're gorgeous, so elegant. They're
So
really beautiful.
I am just curious, when you first met together, what made you feel that you want to stick together till now?
It felt like we knew each other from before,
Oh.
and we just like, boop, we meet again. Soul encounter. Yeah, there's something special when someone touches you. Like you can feel when it's just a superficial touch, when it's just a touch of lust, or when it's actually a touch of love. Many times we're scared to name or use the word love at first. But sometimes we can identify when it's love since the first moment. I think if it's present, it will be present since the start. And you just have to make it grow more.
When you met each other, was everything just perfect? Or was there some troubles that you met?
We were living in different cities. He was in MCV, I was here in Ho Chi Minh.
Did you move here?
Eventually, yeah. Or at some point at the beginning of the relationship, I lost my job and I spent maybe 3 months without a job, so that was a bit of a hard time. And then he used like all his savings helping me for many months, but then everything just fell into place. I found a proper job after that, Since the beginning, we were also a team. When I needed
Supporting each
him,
other.
he supported me without thinking about it, which is another sign of love, I will say.
I guess that you guys have had a lot of good experience. So which one is the most beautiful that you can never forget it?
Really, we both have a really beautiful memory being on the rooftop of the house that I used to live before, and we were just lying on the floor and looking to the city, to the landmark 81 from the distance. We were crying together, laughing.
It were first words about love.
Yeah, that was the first. It was the first time. Yeah, that we said to each other, "I love you." And it was a really special moment. It felt really, really magical.
I can actually feel it, like just being in your presence. I can feel that there is a strong love between you two.
Love to hear
It's
that.
really nice. Did your personality just fit together? Because you are Russian and you are Puerto Rican. Is there any difference between your culture that made you guys clash?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We are absolutely different. I am an absolute mess, in a good way. I like to call it my beautiful chaos. I'm very creative. I'm always creating something. If it's not crafting something with my hands, it's drawing or dancing or just thinking of ideas for a next show, but I always have a mess. I used to have a mess. Now I don't have a mess thanks to him. He's super OCD. Everything is in order, organized. Everything has a place. Super different. This is like my style. I like weird stuff. I love skirts like this one. I don't worry too much about my physical appearance because I love how I look. So even when I look super trashy, I feel comfortable, and it's very different. He likes to always be clean, cut. I run all the clothes always. So very different. I am a freedom freak. I need my freedom. So when we first met, that was one of the first things that I put to him, like, oh, you have to respect my freedom. But then eventually he did. He supported my freedom, and after I realized, like, maybe I don't need certain kinds of freedom, specifically the sexual one, let's say. So if in the future I need to open up, for example, the relationship to defend or protect my freedom, or to remember what it is to be free, I am comfortable to talk to him because I will not receive judgment. He's my partner, but he's my friend. He listens to me, helps me find solutions when I need. So that's beautiful.
And for you, how does he support you in ways? How has he opened your mind from being a strict person, always like this? What kind of qualities does he bring out in you?
He changed me a lot. Now I am less Russian than before.
Serious?
Absolutely true, yeah. Because being gay in Russia, it's so hard. It's impossible if you want to have a good job, career, future. So now it's my coming out. First.
Official one.
It's ticket on in one way. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's beautiful!
My family know, few friends, few colleagues before, but not everyone.
So when you come out with your family, how did they react?
My second mother, she said me thank you for true.
Being honest.
Yeah. My father said me I cannot judge you. I only can help you.
And your mother?
I lost my mother before I started being gay.
Okay.
Because she didn't like it, and it was so hard connection with my mother.
It's okay, as long as you're happy right now, right?
Yeah.
And in Vietnam, would you say that you feel free right now?
Yeah. I love Ho Chi Minh, city of freedom.
Right.
for me, maybe for local people, it's not like for me, but I feel so free here.
Okay, well, I don't know how to ask this question. That's why you're waiting for me.
That's why I'm waiting.
So, It's hard for me to ask this question, but I always get shy. Did you meet each other on Grindr and it was first time just one night stand and then you realize it's not a one night stand, or like did you just kiss, just hold hands? What happened?
Everything happened. So we had the first encounter. As I mentioned before,
We are adults already.
yeah,
Right?
and I am very sexual, and I am very open with my sexuality. All my friends know how I am. They all respect me. So that's
Chains.
great, because I was with a lot of friends. When I went to Munich, I went to do a show in New Year's Eve. After meeting, it turned out that a friend that is DJ, she was a producer of this event. She knew Arthur. They had friends in common. So it was like, okay, so we do have like connections between us.
So the first time you met, you did not kiss, you did nothing, you just saw each other and you were like, we've got a mutual friend.
We kissed and we had beautiful, wonderful.
We didn't talk.
Yeah, we didn't talk because he could not speak English.
Yeah.
It was just pure physical chemistry and connection.
You know, that's the strongest, right?
Oh yes.
You have to have that like real feeling of attraction for your partner.
For me, for example, it's beautiful to see how natural everything has just come out. Like, okay, but this change just happened. Like, I haven't stopped to think too much about things or to decide, okay, I'm gonna be like this, I'm not gonna be like that. No, everything just flew in a beautiful way.
White guy like you and a serious guy can stick together and fit.
I think because it's very, we complement each other. I have found way more order now in my life, thanks to him, and I bring freedom to him.
Very beautiful. I kind of saw that in dating a Japanese guy too, because very much the same like you, and he has to pick up my panties.
You're the messy one.
Yeah, I'm the
Poor
messy one.
him, Alashka.
He comes to the house and he's like, "Ooh, I like the decoration." Like, what are you creating? Like a trifecta?
An art installation, eh?
New art.
So, what is the difficulties in your relationship?
Language barrier, right?
Yeah, I would say the language.
You said something and he was like, no. And breakup, was there any breakup at any point?
No.
Nothing. Maybe 2 times we have had arguments, but everything gets solved. Like, we don't.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, it never goes to a. I will say that maybe it's actually effective that we don't have a language in common, because we don't talk.
Don't talk bad to each other, right?
Like, we just say what is necessary.
In Russian language, I'm so sarcastic. And,
Oh, he is in English already.
now, yeah. I think it's helped. At some point, Jael told me, too much English.
Hey, you're learning too much. Stop it. Take it slow.
So you've been here like few years in Vietnam, and can you compare the differences between LGBT community in Vietnam and other countries that you experienced before?
Back home, for example, it's completely different if you are from the countryside or if you are in the capital. In the capital, people is more open-minded, but still we are very passionate. I think all Latin cultures, so there was a lot of drama. A lot of gay drama in the capital. Here, of course, I cannot know if there is drama or not, but the Vietnamese friends that I have that are gay, they live a very relaxed life. It's not the easiest thing, of course, I think never. Right now, I would say I see a movement of queer people here in Ho Chi Minh, like growing and empowering themselves and helping other people to achieve their freedom. So I think it's going in a very good path.
I feel that a lot amongst the foreigners. a lot of the foreigners, especially like from different countries, they find that Vietnam is the place, you know? You don't feel judged, you don't feel like what I'm doing is gonna make somebody upset. You have people that are supporting you, that feel the same way as you, and amount of people is actually growing.
And it's wonderful that it's actually developing so strong. So I think it's amazing what this city will be in the future. Such amazing minds, great people here. I know that when you are the local, many times it's hard to see the positive side of things, but I like to remind at least the people that I have the honor to meet, that they are living in a great city.
Mm-hmm.
So in the near future, do you guys have any plan that you alive together?
Yes, we have many plans. We don't.
Every day is change.
Because of him or because of you?
Because of him, I think.
So I suggest Vietnam, or maybe somewhere around the eastern, the middle part of the earth.
Yeah, this one at least,
place.
Vietnam, I will say is home already.
Do you have any messages to other LGBT members?
Absolutely, don't lose time, guys. Don't lose time, accept what you are. So whatever we consider a problem is just a problem inside our heads. So don't be scared of accepting what you are, because the right people will come to your life. If you need to change people, do it. Don't be scared of it.
So it is the end of our show, right? But I do have a gift for you guys.
Oh, wonderful.
For you.
Thank you so
And
much.
a gift for your boyfriend, Abdur.
Спасибо.
Пожалуйста. Thank you so much for being on our show today. It's really nice to just talk to you guys and feel the love coming from you.
Thank you so much.
Check out our show on YouTube channel MCV Media and Come Out LGBT Vietnam every Saturday.
If you want to watch more awesome video, please like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Now, goodbye and see you then.